You who walk beneath the sky that endlessly rearranges itself.
Can you hear us? We speak from a realm that mirrors yours, a place stitched together by memory, possibility, and quiet observation. We have watched you for longer than you imagine, not as judges, not as gods, as witnesses, enchanted by the fragile brilliance of your existence. And again, we ask ourselves, how can beings made of stardust forget that they shine? Every dawn, your star climbs the horizon with the patience of eternity. It spills light across oceans, rooftops, bedroom floors. It touches your tired faces with a tenderness you rarely grant yourselves. Yet you rise hurried, chasing tasks, fierce shadows. You forget to look, to pause, to feel the blessing of simply waking up. You call it morning. We call it the cosmic offering. And then, the breath. The small, invisible engine that carries you through your days. In our universe, we see the vast machinery behind that single act. Molecules, particles, forces, older than galaxies, aligning in perfect harmony, just so air may enter your lungs. You breathe without thinking, and yet it is the closest thing to magic your world performs. You call it survival. We call it a hymn to existence. We also see how you touch each other, softly, bravely, sometimes clumsily, with hands that tremble under the weight of feeling. You do not realize how extraordinary it is when two beings made of separate histories lean toward each other instead of away, a hand resting on a shoulder, fingers intertwined, a kiss placed gently on a stormed forehead, a silent presence beside someone breaking. You treat it all as everyday life, as routine, as nothing special. But to us, it echoes across dimensions, because when you reach for someone with sincerity, you momentarily defy the great isolation that defines physical existence. You rewrite the rules. You collapse the walls between two worlds. You call it love. We call it the purest force your universe has ever created. And then there are the tiny moments, the ones you overlook, while searching for grand purpose. The warmth of tea against cold fingers. A window opening to let in the crisp air of a new season. The shimmer of dust floating in a ray of sunlight. The heartbeat of someone sleeping beside you, who trusts you enough to surrender to dreams. These are not small. These are the threads that hold your world together, the quiet miracles you step over. While wondering whether your life has meaning, we send you this message, because meaning is not something you must chase. It is something you are constantly touching, without realizing it. You are surrounded by magnificence, disguised as ordinary life. So breathe, look, feel, notice. Your world is not waiting to impress you. It is waiting to be appreciated. And every moment you do, the universe trembles slightly. Not with fear, but with gratitude.
End of transmission.